Hi, I'm Justin Klein of GinReviews.com.
And I'm Charles Hummer with GinReviews.com.
And today we're reviewing number 209 5-time distilled gin with all natural botanicals coming out of San Francisco, California. Chuck, tell us a little about number 209.
Well, this one here is going away from the traditional London dry gin, so I'm pretty excited to see what this one tastes like. I know it's out of California. Unfortunately, with this one we can't really find it in our area here, so you'd have to go out a little bit to find this one here, but we just happen to be pretty lucky to be able to try this one today.
Absolutely, and our best regards go out to Wendy Webster, who went ahead and gracefully gave us a media sample of the number 209. So I'm going to go ahead and take a sniff of it and tell us our thoughts. Spice and citrus right off the balance right there. I get a little bit of juniper, but not much as you would get in a London dry gin.
Definitely smell the spice.
It's very welcoming. It's not abrasive at all or overpowering. It actually makes it very easy to taste, so I say go ahead and give it a taste.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Cool and crisp entry point with a little bit of spice that shortens and then expands with those citrus notes.
Yeah.
They're just pulsating as you taste it.
Really comes on, brings in the flavor, has a really nice taste to it. Again, definitely different from the traditional gins. This one here, I would say, is almost a gin, but not a gin.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's a traditional concept with a modern twist. Yeah. What they have here is they're essentially taking a gin and adding their own personal recipe to it, which I think as a drink is one thing, but as being able to mix it into a cocktail, totally different experience.
Totally different, yes. I would agree with you 100% on that one.
I think if I was going to market this, I'd go into a club and I'd say, look, you guys want to do something different? Use this gin to make some signature cocktails. We even have a few that we're going to be able to show you, but taste it for yourself and make your own decision. Because all in all, this is a extremely clean spirit, which means it'll blend very well with different types of ingredients.
Yes.
You can get very creative with it, and I think that that's what's really going to affect the rating that I give is based upon how creative can you get with this gin. And would love to try some of the recipes that you could include with this. So I think as a drink, okay, but I think as a mixer, ungodly potential.
Yes, yeah, I feel the exact same way. I would say, as far as a gin, really one word to describe this one would be definitely unique, as far as my opinion.
I'm going to say clever.
Yeah.
So all in all, I would say it's a clever gin. Interesting as far as the Distillery 209 used to be how they assigned numbers to distilleries when it was federally issued. So as you can see, the nostalgic value right there. But all in all, yeah, absolutely. I would buy it again, but I really want to have enough of it to be able to experiment because one bottle enough just doesn't do it justice. But I think once you get the recipes down, much like your mother's best apple pie, once she's got it, you'll never let it go.
Yeah, pretty much the sky's the limit with the potential for this one here.
Sky's the limit.
As far as a rating, what would you say? Standalone, by itself, just as a drink on its own, what would you say?
7 on the drink as its own, an 8 as a mixer. You could even push it to a 9 once you had that phenomenal drink there, but I think that right there, I'm going to go with a solid 8 overall. What do you think?
I would, feeling the exact same way, I would give it a 7 on its own. Definitely thinking a 9 as a mixer.
Yeah, in the right hands.
So overall rating,
8?
Yeah, we'll give it an 8 for an overall rating for the versatility that this one has and all the different things that you can do with it. Definitely a great gin, and I would try it again.
Take us away, Chuck.
I'm Charles Hummer with GinReviews.com.
And I'm Justin Klein with GinReviews.com, signing off.